Hey, how you doing? This is Coach Anthony from Shooting School, along with my trainers, Coach Mike and Coach Steve, and we're here to demonstrate the basketball portion of the CYO Coca-Cola Fitness Challenge. Let's get started. The first part of the challenge is our dribbling obstacle course. What's being gauged is the amount of time that it takes the player to get from the starting point of the drill all the way to the ending point. In this drill, each player will be expected to sprint, cross over, slide, go through the legs, behind the back, do cone touches along the sideline, and use a backup dribble. Make sure that players push the ball out in front on their sprint. The ball has to be in their strong hand while they're sliding. When you go through your legs, make sure to do a small hop, and make sure to push the ball forward when you go behind the back. Remember, the amount of time that it takes the player to complete the obstacle course is what is being gauged. For alternating ball wraps, you'll be judged on how many times you can wrap the basketball around your legs in 45 seconds. In order to be successful at this drill, you'll have to get into a rhythm. First, you'll wrap the ball around both legs. Then, you'll step back with your right leg and wrap the basketball through the inside part of your left leg. After that, you'll step back with your left leg and wrap the basketball around the outside part of your right leg. In order to be successful at this drill, it's important to stay low and make sure to keep the ball tight to your legs while you're wrapping it. Ultimately, this drill is great for your rhythm and your hand-eye coordination and your hand speed. The next part of our challenge is the Mikan Series. There are 3 different Mikan drills that each player will have to perform. Each one lasts for 30 seconds. So you'll have a total of 90 seconds to hit as many shots as you can, but you'll have a short break in between each Mikan drill. The Mikan drill works on each player's timing, coordination, rebounding ability, stamina, and finesse around the basket. One of the most important parts of the Mikan drill is to make sure that you explode up on each shot as you would a regular layup. So when you're on the right side, your right leg comes up, and when you're on the left side, your left leg comes up. Make sure your eyes stay on the rim the entire time. Try to use the top corner of the backboard when taking your layups. Jump straight up on each shot. Make sure to keep a continuous motion and get your rhythm. This will allow you to make the most amount of shots in 30 seconds. Next is what we call set lifts, a basic form shooting drill in which each player will stand at the front of the rim, take 10 shots from 2 feet, 10 shots from 4 feet, and 10 shots from 6 feet, for a total of 30 shots. The top score would be 30 out of 30 if the player can hit all 30 shots from all 3 different locations. When you're doing your set lifts, make sure to catch low, stay low, and explode up. Try to keep your 2 fingers on the center of the basketball, snap your wrist, and hold your follow-through. Also, make sure to fully extend your elbow. One of the keys of judging your own shot is making sure that the basketball has rotation. Of course, rotation is the backspin that is on the basketball after it leaves your hand. Keep in mind, when you're doing your set lifts, one of the rules is that you're not allowed to jump. You're allowed to fully extend to your tippy toes, but anything past that won't count. Next is our pinpoint passing drill. There'll be 8 cones lined up on the baseline. Each player will have to slide across the foul line extended, making passes to accurately hit each cone while sliding across. There'll be 3 different segments to this drill. First will be two-handed passes. Next will be one-handed, right-handed passes. And lastly will be one-handed, left-handed passes. With 8 cones lined up on the baseline and 3 different sets, there'll be a total of 24 different attempts, making the top score for this drill a perfect 24 out of 24. This is a great drill for teaching passing accuracy while on the move. For your one-handed passes, if you're making a right-handed pass, make sure to step with your right foot. If you're making a left-handed pass, you should be stepping with your left foot. Defensive slides. For this drill, players will be expected to slide across the lane and up on a diagonal to the wing, repeatedly for 45 seconds. You'll be scored based on the number of times that you can get to each wing. Once you get to the wing, remember to drop back down, open up, and slide across to the other side, and repeat that process for 45 seconds as quickly as you can. In order to get the best score, make sure that on your defensive slides, you don't hop, your feet shouldn't touch, and make sure that your strong foot is pointing in the direction that you're sliding. Once again, your score will be determined based on the amount of times that you can get to each wing and touch the cones. Well, we hope that these videos made it easier for you to put your players through the CYO Coca-Cola Fitness Challenge. We wish you the best of luck, and remember to go hard.